Afternoon, guys. Hypercrafting, nice job getting first. Spider, Omega, Data Gnome, my boys. How's it going? You guys looking forward to more StarTech? No problem, dude. The game is not appearing because it's still thinking it's RimWorld. No, we are playing StarTech. Here we are. Going good, Data Gnome. I did get the RimWorld fixed. Moloch Gate, as I've called it, is solved. The mod that was making animals immortal, actually making everyone immortal, is fixed. At least on a previous autosave. I had to. Okay, right. I had to. In the save, I had to go into the. It was the same fix I was trying to do where I had to edit the files. It just worked on an earlier autosave. So I had that very questionable variable name. Typical RimWorld fashion. And I got rid of that. So when thought.child sacrifice or something, which is you know, in anything other than RimWorld, that sounds really bad. But with RimWorld, that's just kind of normal, you know. Any other context, that is horrific. Basically, the mod added like some optional ideology precept thing, like an ideology meme, and it added like a whole quest line and things. The Geneva checklist, I probably should. Um, but yeah, I guess like I don't know what it changed, but it was breaking the ability for pawns to die in RimWorld. So, um, taking those out fixed it. At least for that autosave. I tried doing the same thing to my most recent version, and it didn't work. It was weird because the older version had more instances of that variable name, but the new one had less. But when I tried to delete the new ones, the newer saves variables, that didn't work. But deleting the one where there were more of those variables, like, did fix it. Very weird. I lost everything yesterday that we did, which isn't too much really. And then probably the last hour of the stream before. Yeah, that's the one Omega. Hey Tixter, how's it going? Right. No, I didn't lose too much. No, Rura did. I did notice this when I was yeah, like I've already got a fix for it. Might kill some more. So I hopped on StarTech to go AFK for a bit. You know, let the game catch up a little bit because most of the streams of StarTech before were basically just us faffing about while things were auto crafting and waiting for ancient runicalium and stuff, you know. Yes, silently broke vanilla death processing of every single pawn in the game. Yep. Everyone noticed it immediately with the auto slaughter of the animals, right? You know, so like I try and kill one of my camels, or one of my chickens or something, and they wouldn't die. And the problem was that when you got rid of the mod and everything, new pawns wouldn't die, no, would die, sorry. But any pawn that was already on your map would still have the issue. You couldn't get that issue away, which is why I couldn't just do it on the most recent save, right? So basically everything was bugged on that map, which is why I had to, backtrack a little bit. But no, the mod developer, the mod pack creator, myself, and then like other people were in a thread on the mod packs Discord trying to like sort it out, and I was like going before I went to bed. I was like checking it to see if they'd found a fix or anything, and nothing was new. But I did see that someone did get their pack working with the fix that I tried and didn't work. So I tried it again this morning, and then there you go. It worked on one of the older saves. I didn't want to touch yesterday because I was worried I'd like break it. But I made a backup of that autosave and then did it then, and then it worked, and it was good. Right. Yes, chevrons. We have 4 chevrons. We need 9 chevrons. Yeah, me too. How quickly do these get smelted? Also, where are they getting smelted? Is it this? No, you're a passive tantalum. It's really weird. It's here. Right. What I would like to do, I think, is I don't have any better coil in large quantities. Okay. In that case, can I just make the energy hatch better? Yes, I can. Get rid of you. Swap you out. And do UV4. Good stuff. Yep, I mean, I'll happily go back to RimWorld. Probably this weekend. I'm not really sure. I don't know how long my streams will be over the weekend, and I tend to do the longest streams I do. I prefer to do RimWorld so I can get more done. Especially with these ones where with the StarTech the progress has been slow. So, what is going on here? Why are you all stuck? Things jammed here, as far as I can tell. Okay, so the computational unit. I'm going to cancel it and try and make it again. Oof. Okay, go for it. Right, that's relaunched that, but obviously there's a lot of those UHV circuits to make. This is still stuck. I think things were stuck behind Ancient Runicalium. We only have 477, which isn't great. If I come here, this is still crafting stuff, and if I go in here, it's nearly done. Right, so there's probably like one more recipe left to go. If I come over here, you're still running Ancient Runicalium as well. I did have it run Stellarium for a bit, so Stellarium's looking quite good. But we know that when this is running for Ancient Runicalium, the Stellarium gets drained because this goes too quickly, basically, for the ABS to keep up. Right. When it comes to the Stargate base blocks, we currently have 2 here, which I'm going to shove in here like this. I believe we need 14. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yes. 14 ring blocks, 9 chevron blocks, and the base block. We currently have 8 ring blocks in there. So 6 more. Then 9 for the chevron, so 15, and then the 16th being the core block. That's all we need. And right now, I mean, we're not there yet, but all the really expensive bits will basically be done today. We'll have the computational unit, and I ideally will get all the chevrons done. I need 4 more, not 5 more. Right. I could try and sort these guys out. I also want to sort out borosilicate glass. This is a passive setup somewhere. Thing. Is it an electric furnace? Is it some crappy? Yes, it is. Yeah. Okay. Let's get a multi-smelter built. Question is, where am I going to put it? I like those ones. Be just like here. Some invar casing, muffler hatch, stocking, input bus, output bus. We'll go there. Right. We will shove borosilicate glass in here. Also gonna get the energy hatch in here as well. This is just gonna help us get the stuff for the chevron a bit quicker. Right. Maintenance hatch. Cool. It's on electric furnace. This is joined up. This is borosilicate glass. Where are all the... I need an output bus, don't I? Which I was crafting but didn't finish. There we go. Wow. Okay. Good. Right, how much of the dust do we have? Might kill some more. Because it's all gone. Okay, well, brilliant. That is good. I need to lock and link this fella. Go. So that leaves us with 18k. If I want to get 4 more chevrons, I need 23,000 more. How are we for glass dust? We're fine. Okay, what else can I improve? I mean, the titanium, obviously. We need a lot more in the quadria. Hey, Marky Mark. Oh, a 50 stream streak, Marky Mark. Look at you go. Even for those RimWorld streams, I appreciate it, dude. At least popping in and saying hello. That's great. That means your streak wasn't even broken by the one where I had bad internet and stuff that caused hypercrafting to lose his. Well, I'm impressed. A lot of those need to be crafted. Yeah. Titanium seems to be okay. 4096 is a weird number to have. Is that what the draw actually is set to? No, that's just a coincidence. Okay, interesting. We are making titanium, so it should be okay. And then we got all four of you guys on runic wetwares. This fifth one doesn't do it because he does exclusively the supercomputers. We don't want him doing the sorry, not the supercomputers, the mainframes, because we don't want him doing the supercomputers, because then it would make all the supercomputers before it made any mainframes, right? I'm tempted to make a quad ass line. We did make a second one of these. Yeah, one of Hypercrafting's monstrosities. We got the room for it. Oh, of course. Especially in all caps as well. A spider. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, this space. Can we fit the quad ass line in here? And do I need all this bit on the ceiling? Probably not, right? We fixed the Rimworld spider. If you weren't here for that, the Rimworld is all good. You were here, good. I like not having to repeat myself. I kind of want to do quad ass lines. Right, where is Hypercrafting screenshot? There it is. Okay. Typing an ass line is not going to help me here, is it? Assembly line. I need that control casing too. It's laminated glass, not tempered glass. Right. So the places where these controllers go are as follows. I might grab some quad input hatches. So it's gonna go basically. Do I have space under here? I do. I have space under here for cabling. Wonderful. Okay. So I can do it on the floor. I wonder how many I can fit in here. If I start here. So this, and then this. There is an assembly line, right? We all agree. Then, let me grab some like blue concrete or something I can use as a placeholder. We have this, and then another one of these controllers. But then what we do is I rotate it upside down like that. So if I click it like that. Obviously the preview showing it going that way, but I think it can go the other way as well. I think. If not, we'll move the controller block. I'm not sure if hypercrafting had a fix for that. But yeah, it's like that. And then the same thing on the other side. So we would have, let's grab URV input buses like this. And then the solid machine casing. Same thing here. This, the laminated glass. These are 5 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could fit 2 of these in. Oh dear. Hmm. It might be pushed back a little bit. This is totally fixable. Okay. If I grab a copy paste gadget, my copy paste gadget in here, copy. Start with this. Fine, just copy that. Actually, I'd rather have the cut and paste gadget, wouldn't I? It doesn't not like me selecting the buses. Let's just control this manually, I guess. Right, this goes 5 across. There you go. Oh, weird. Let's move it there. Oh, no, don't do that. Just paste it. There we go. Okay. That should give us the clearance that we need to run these. Let's just double check that we can. So, the assembly, casing, and grating. So this runs here, and then this is going to run there, and then there is going to be an input bus. I think I needed to do one more. So it needs to be 137. Yeah, right there. Are you kidding me? Hey, Monkey Rage. Oh, for God's sake. There's no undo on this. All that faffing about with the stupid gadget just to end up. Whatever. Right. Fine. We'll do it again. Did I just lose some? I lost some blocks from that. There was no undo. No. That is rotate, unfortunately. Yeah, I lost some blocks. I could have recut it. I have no idea what that would have done. It might have done it. It might not have done. Why cut and paste? Because I need to just move it a bit, and that's what you do with a cut and paste. If I copied and pasted, I'd have to make the same blocks all over again, and it wouldn't remove it, right? I just wanted to move it a little bit, and I ended up just causing so much hassle. How's this getting on? You're stuck again. Why are you stuck? Is it the naming stuff? Do you get stuck? Are you all distinct? I mean, they're definitely all distinct. Otherwise, we would have seen something break a long time ago. Why do you get stuck? Okay. This needs 24 mainframes. So what I will do is just schedule these computation super matrices separately. So mainframe, 24 of those, please. And then the supercomputers, I guess I will queue up some more in the meantime. Right, try and do this again. So, quad assembly line. I want to do it on this block. So this, machine casing, like this. Grab some laminated glass that goes in between these guys. These go here. 1, 2, 1, 2. The grating is shared. Solid machine casing comes back up here. This is where the energy hatches go. And then it's mirrored. So one of these again, and then these, then the glass. The controllers go here like this. We rotate the controllers so they're upside down like this. It's weird how this one is reflecting it the right way, but the other one isn't. Anyway, doesn't matter. These guys will then have said input buses, a shared machine hatch, and shared and each have a quad input hatch as well. There we go. That's how it's supposed to look, and then that is going to be just continued through here. Though I did place it off by 1 from where I actually wanted it. Do we risk it again? Do I cut and paste it again? Or do I just say, that's fine? I think it's fine. Absolutely not. Omega, I'm gonna just say that it's fine. Oh no, that is right. Right. How long do I need this to be? Is a good question. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Maybe that. How long is this guy? 11. That's supposed to be like 10 input buses. You are 14. So 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, let's go to 13. There we go. Alright, so that's how it's looking currently. We're going to need the same thing underneath here. We're in Abydos, which is where we started. We're currently making the ancient gate, which we need to get to the Nether. And the end, eventually the end. Basically this was an optional start, kind of like hard mode. And I didn't want to build in the skyblock, so I chose to start here instead. Welcome back, Hypercrafting. Look what we're making. Oh, I'm liking it. Yeah, of course. Might get 2 of these, you know, side by side. 8 total assembly lines. All auto crafting for me. That sounds fantastic. The wall sharing aspect of it to me is entirely pointless, but the space saving of it I quite approve of. I think this is great. I couldn't care less about the resources that are saved by doing it this way. But it's very convenient. Just need to get it right, basically. Come on. Yep, and I think this design does that very well. I mean, it makes sense, you know. They can fit together really nicely like this. More solid machine casing. Bring the laminated glass across. Grab some more laminated glass. Okay. We're getting there. in the assembly lines, the grating is on both sides of this stuff. So it's here as well. Also means it's here. Here. It's across here. And down the middle here. There we go. Right. Super matrix. Okay. This could be nice, but not yet. You made this with the outputs going into the providers. Oh yeah, that's fine. I just got ME output hatches at the moment. Nothing is going to drastically change, right? Do they share energy hatches? I guess they do, right? Does that mean I can't use multi-amp machines? Or do you just use 2 more 16 amps at the other end? Why aren't we formed yet? For the same way I've done it then. Oh, okay, I see. So you do mean adding 2 more at this end? You said on the same end. So you mean like this and this? It's because I need a data access hatch. Or a data reception hatch, sorry. Hello, Yargnus. How's it going? Whoops. Oh, that has formed. Fantastic. Uh, we're doing pretty good. Oh, I can't do it that way. I have to do outward, don't I? Actually, I'm going to do it at the other end. Purely for aesthetics. I want to just hide these guys far away and their ugly cables. You play a bit of StarTech, Yargnus? Oh, that I like. You just show up to talk like this. I see. What is your home stream category? Geometry Dash. Oh my god. That's a bit of a throwback. I don't need to really open this up, do I? I see. Well, I played Geometry Dash on my iPod Touch. So, yeah, I have no idea how Geometry Dash is doing these days. And you see, you've been stream jumping, and you've ended up in a GregTech stream. That's impressive. Well, I feel very lucky then, very privileged. What the hell is compact claustrophobia? Well, we're playing GregTech, which is quite a big difference, I think. Is it hypercrafting? See, I take his word for it. He's my goat. That sounds cool. I remember playing something back in the day where it was a Minecraft map and you were restricted to like a one by one space, and then for every achievement you got, the space got bigger. It sounds kind of similar to that, just not modded. It was just like a command block thing. Yeah, it sounds good. I actually like the idea of it. I would rather be restricted in a space and just have open void everywhere. That's more interesting problem solving, right? Mind you, I do not want to be restricted when it comes to having these stupid fiber cables. Yeah, a Greg version of compact claustrophobia sounds great. Yeah, that sounds really good actually. I'm impressed. That's a good recommendation, Agnes. Thank you. I imagine doing that in like multiplayer co-op to be. I imagine that's really infuriating. You probably just get stuck on each other the whole time. You know those pocket dimension machines? What mod were they from? The compact machines? Is it a mechanism thing? Like the compact machines mod, where you can make like a shrinking device. It's just compact machines. That was great. I loved that. It's just compact machines. I like how I thought it was mechanism. It's just the mod. That is its name. It was basically based around that. Oh, that's great. I love those machines. Because you could just put like an entire nuclear reactor in there, and then if it blew up, it was fine. That was great. No, I love that. That's basically what you do in. Oh, that sounds great. I'm so on board. Right. Um, Help me out here, guys. How do I want to have this set up? Because it's gonna have all the cables and everything. It's gonna be ugly as shit. It doesn't actually. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm so much better than this. We have Tom's. Sorry, I was being stupid. I mean, this is GregTech, so this is tech stuff to the extreme. You know, my my vibe reminds you of Omega Interface. Shall we listen to it? Yeah, this is the Minecraft tech stuff. I'm gonna be honest. Right. I know we're like listening to very calm, chill, uh, We Fit music, which I love. But should we listen to the Geometry Dash Omega whatever the hell it is? The song is an acquired taste. Oh god, okay. I'm hoping I found the right one. Uh, Omega interface Geometry Dash. Okay, this must be it. We got ads coming, by the way. We're going to do a bit of GeoGrid during the ad break. Um, and here is the Geometry Dash song. Oh god, this might be an acquired taste, yeah. Sure. It's really opposite vibe. I give this vibe. I don't give this vibe. Does my base give this vibe? I don't think so. Right. Should we do GeoGrid? You know, I don't think it does. Right. Here we are. GeoGrid. And some some AC adverts. Right. There we go. Oh god, not rainfall. Okay. Member of the Commonwealth with the UNESCO Natural Heritage Site. Gibraltar. God damn it. I thought I was cooking. UNESCO Natural Heritage Site. Can I say like Uganda? I can say Uganda. What is this? Oh, it's like a click to rotate it. Did I say that? Right. UNESCO Natural Heritage Site where the name is 10 plus letters long. Uh, hmm. We'll come back to that one. I trust hypercrafting to pull something out. Does Trinidad and Tobago have a UNESCO Natural Heritage Site? Yeah, that's the thing I care about more. Cameroon. Oh, is it big enough? Is that too big? Maybe it's too big. Let's go with Lesotho. Sure. Well, natural heritage site, I would just think of. Well, I went with Gibraltar because I was like, oh, Rock of Gibraltar, right? That makes sense. And then it was no. Then I went with Uganda because I thought, oh, Lake Victoria, right? Like natural sites. Cameroon top left. You think Omega? I might say bottom right Cameroon. It might not get enough rainfall. I hate the rainfall ones. Welcome back, Yargnus, by the way. We'll come back to it. Right, 10 plus letters long and is an area. This can be literally anything. I am going to go with French Polynesia. Sure. Hey, Yargnus. We play these during our ad breaks. They usually run over, though, because we'd like to take our time. It was close. We probably could have got a mythical, though. This could be anything, you know? There's so many places that this could be. I'm so tempted to do Cameroon for this one, but I haven't got any more guesses. If I get it wrong, I'm buggered. Okay, let's just do this one. Capital is not the most populated city. Where is quite a famous case of that being true? But I don't want famous case. I want a not famous case. Australia, you live there. I'm pretty sure Australia is too big. Oh, you mean bottom right, Australia? Oh, I mean maybe. I could go Cook Islands here, maybe. Hang on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Okay, but it's got the rainfall. But he hasn't got any data. Let's just rip it. Yeah, no data. Okay. So the aim of this Yargnus is to be obscure. Yes, as hypercrafting is said. Um. Martinique in the center. Oh, but how sure are you about the natural heritage site? Very. Ooh, okay. I don't know how many of these things there are. If it's quite generous, then it might be. Right. Micronesia top left. Right, hypercrafting. Before we put this in, keep in mind area less than 1,000,000 square kilometers is a lot of places. We can go quite big with the country. We have to go really small. But I'm down. Sure, that'll do. I couldn't think of one anyway, to be honest. Right. UNESCO Natural Heritage Site. Capital's not the most populated city. Uh, Ecuador. Is Ecuador's capital? Is Quito the biggest city in Ecuador? I don't think it is. Right? Oh god, I could never live in Australia. I'm gonna go Ecuador. Oh, come on. Okay, right, now we got to the rainfall ones. Only by like 0.1%. This would have been legendary if it was 1.9. That's not my fault. Right. Rainfall ones now. Um 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bollocks. I think they probably get more rainfall than that in India. Palestine. I'll take it. It's not a lot. This is annually, right? This is annual rainfall. Uh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll take it. Right, do we rip Cameroon on this one? I was really feeling Cameroon for this one, but I'm not sure if it's a terrible answer from the rainfall. I could just play it safe and go like Eswatini or something, right? What do we think? I'm sorry, Spider. We'll skip it. There you go. It does. I just skipped it as well. In fact, let's just get back to the Wii Fit stuff. All right, screw it. Cameroon. Bollocks. I want to say like Eswatini or something instead. Australia is the most common answer for 4 of them. That's hilarious. Rwanda. I could have said Rwanda. Palau, Cameroon. Do you know who did cook? Omega. I'd probably do Cameroon for top left, Omega says. God damn it. Yeah, but Spider, I'm like 90% sure you Googled it. I'm going to be honest. God damn it. No, we don't use Google. Don't worry. You, Spider, you probably Googled what UNESCO natural heritage sites were, right? Or how many there were and stuff. Surely. You didn't know what they were. Well, like explicitly what they were. Obviously, like you can kind of get the idea of what they are. Yes. Well, no. But like all of them would fall into that category, right? Well, that's okay, Agnes. You can do whatever you want. Right. Should I set it up the same way I have these set up? But would that work? It doesn't work, does it? Because I need the assembly line logic. How annoying. Can I like share pattern providers among these though, and have it split all evenly? That's really optimistic, isn't it? Can I do that? So I just need 4 separate pattern providers that I have access to. Am I not? Use a 4 block provider with 4 interfaces. An ME interface like this. Really? Look, I'm very curious. I'm very invested in this at this point, so I'm willing to try. I'm building I'm building 4 assembly lines compacted into each other. An assembly line is just a machine that makes stuff. Right. There we go. Okay. This should almost certainly be an expanded pattern provider, which I'm hoping would still work. I should also, yeah, go do that. Mm. Okay. I'm liking this. This got stuck again. Make 3 more of those. Okay. How are we looking? So when it comes to blocking and not locking, how are we doing this? How am I going to provide data? Well, all 4 of the fiber cables are here. We're going to run it underneath. Am I not low enough, or am I just in the right place? Just in the right place. Good. Just block. So when you say just block, you just mean this. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, I did this. Oh, okay. Right. Actually, you know what? I think these should have gone down to here, actually. And I can run these 4 all together. Goodbye, Yarglis. Thank you for popping in. Uh, and thank you for
Just keep
dropping the
following and
follow. I do
following.
really appreciate it. Right. This might be the most tightly packed and efficiently done optical fiber cable I've made. The only issue now is the data bank. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. I could make a third data bank to chain, or I could take some more data bank slots off of this. Because this already looks pretty full. No, I know. I believe my best solution is to just chain a third data bank. Yes, no, it's going to go under. It's going to be in here. I'm probably not going to wall share it. I might just stagger it a little bit and then try and run more cables through. Yes. I'll offset it by 1, so I'll bring it like 1 forward. Then these 3 at the back will still have the slots available. I'll bring those down. And then we'll probably have like 1, 2 here still working. And then this one here, I will probably replace with the transmission hatch going into the new data bank, which you have to go here. The energy hatch, I will probably end up moving. I don't know. If I bring the data bank forward, I could leave this here, maybe. You'd splice it from the long cable. Yeah, okay. That would preserve most of what I've already got here. No, that's right, actually. Optical. Yes, I'm working on it. It does make sense, yeah. Okay. Uh, hmm. This is gonna be. Should me move the pick block? Oh yeah, pick block is fantastic. This is gonna hurt my brain for a bit. Just give me a second. No, none at the front because they use the high power casing, which is where this whole difficulty comes in. They all have to be in the back like this. So I also can't do the bottom or the top because of the gap space. Okay. I think almost certainly I want to do this instead. And then maybe bring you like this. And then that's 3. And ideally, I'd have the 4th coming in across here. But coming in across here... Okay, you know what? That'll do. There we are. That is the 4 that I would want. Then I just need to get this guy round from the other side. It's a bit of a mess, but it does work. And we have a few spaces for more things, but depending on how this goes, we might not be able to fill them. I can stick this in here and feel okay about it. Yeah, I mean, just about. I can't do anything with this one. Let's fill that in. And then we will grab an auto maintenance hatch and a UV4 amp. Let's do this side. This thing forms, good stuff. Swap that around. Flux point, boop, 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 done. What am I remembering? Power and maintenance. There's a tool to copy the floint settings. As in the flux point. The flux configurator. Cool. This says bypass limit on, but I don't know if the bypass limit is copied on this or not. It does? Okay, great. Hooray. It doesn't. Well, we'll test it and find out. I'm quite happy with how I've done this cable. This is pretty clean. until I ran out of cable. That is also true. There we go. What a clean set of cables they are. Amazing. Good stuff. Right. Power then. You wonder if -1 works? I can test it all right here. First off, testing the copy. It does bypass the limit. We're all good, guys. We're all good. Well, that is fantastic. Should we test it out? These guys need power, which I imagine. Just means that these interfaces need power, which means I could just get a little quartz fiber. Nice. Right then, how are we looking with this? You guys have power? You guys have power. So, in the pattern provider, let's rename it as well. This is the quad ass line. If I say I would like some supercomputers, as in the UHV runic wetware supercomputers. It is, but I also never changed this to expand the expanded pattern provider.
Just keep following and following. And when we
Sizzle Saw, thank you for the follow. We met our goal by the sounds of it. Right. That pattern goes in. Put it on blocking mode. Power still goes through normally. rename this to quad line. We will check all the storage buses. Yes, 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 yes. Yep, 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 and yep. There you go, hypercrafting, all good. Now then, I would like to make 3 more of these. Ho 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 ho! That is wonderful. Yeah, that is a lot of dopamine, my goodness. That's good shit. And I can make a whole other one of these right here if I wanted to. We might struggle with the data bank, but who's to say I couldn't just chain it again? Well, I'm pretty proud of that. Well done, hypercrafting. Okay, I mean, realistically, up until this point, this should really be filled in. But then also, anything under this should really be corp and not bit, and not whatever this is. The light grey concrete blocks. Cool. Nicely done. I am happy with that. Has it changed at all, Data Gnome? Do you know? Is it any different? Well, we kind of had that issue already. Hypercrafting, and at least in the case of the new assembly lines, if the only thing they're making at the moment, which at the moment is just the supercomputers, they take 5 seconds each. They'll be fine. They're pushing the same items through at this point. Until we put more patterns in there, we won't actually know or have any problems with that kind of thing. So I am liking this. Right, and what I do want to know is that once this gets made, when can I make the actual computational unit? Titanium's good. Europium. Europium looks great. Ruined it. Fine. Ancient Runicalium. Okay. Solarium. Okay. Americium. Looks good. Any hot ingot backlog? Nope. We are chilling with that. And just to check the power, there was a guy who commented on one of my VODs, and he was like, "Why do people who play GregTech check their power so often?" And I was just like, "Well, shit, he's kind of called us out there." It's just a nice dopamine hit to see the power's working good. The power's fine, I'm fine, you know. Yeah, exactly. We like seeing a big number continue to go up. Right, the super matrix got made, so the ancient, this guy. Oh yeah, there we go. That was it. It just needed to make the universals. 1200 seconds, guys. Holy shit. Right, the chevrons. Out of curiosity, how many parts to these? Fantastic. Oh wait, hang on. The chevron doesn't have any stupid ass line things. No, but does this? Also no, but this one does. So we'll just not make that one here. And this new guy. Okay, let's just do it this way. Quad line. Right, get me a new chevron. Cool. That's the wrong kind of block. I want an ancient Stargate block. This guy is what I want. Oh yeah, neutronium. That was the other thing I need to check. Neutronium 13k. Not bad. Right, my auto crafting is going crazy. We've got a whole base block coming. We've got the computational unit on the way, and we've got a chevron on the way. Brilliant. That is going to make us really close to this. Ideally, we get all three of these quests knocked out today. How's all this stuff doing? How is Nequadria? Good. How is hydrogen? Good. How is neodymium's fine. Again, we were using, we're a little low on liquid americium to make said neutronium. But Yeah, we get an input of some every now and then. This is looking a little low. These two are making the chevrons. In Mimu's chat, you mentioned that you need weapons grade in a quadra. They needed 2 days to craft it all? What? Like, actually? Like, they just, what were they not doing? They weren't improving the infrastructure? Or, like, the thing was so slow? Was their TPS slow? Was the infrastructure really bad? Oh yeah, Ancient Runicalium is by far the worst. Uh, I already have two cats, mind you. I mean, I have a lot of passive ABSs, which I guess a lot of people don't have. What is you? You is thorium platduranide. What is you? You have no neon. We have no neon. All right, I know the solution to this. Let's turn this guy off. No neon, huh? This is after we improved all this stuff. Do, 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 do. Where is the... Wait, what? Yeah, no, okay, no wonder. Why are you off? Is that full? No way the ME output bus is full. That's just not how this works. Yeah, I was debating the void card. I will probably put a void card on this disc. I should have put a void card in to begin with, but I assumed that the ME output hatch would just be fine. Turns out it wasn't. My bad. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. What's going on here? Why is Netherite gold scheduled? Is it one of the what's going on? Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Okay, understood. Right, this guy. Down here. Perfect. That's your setup for energized fluids. Oh, I love it. That's so good. That's so cool. That is art. Hypercrafting. Um, can I get some more Zalloy coil blocks? Okay. How is the chevron doing? Still crossing these. Anything get stuck? Nothing got pushed through here. I'm guessing what happened is something got pushed into here. Yeah. The runic wetware process got pushed into there. If I cancel this craft and then just try and make more, should be fine. Another chevron. I remember you saying. There we go. Now all these guys come on. Good stuff. Do do. What's going on with this? Um, I guess they're just in general stuck behind the other ass line stuff. This thing, which makes sense, but that's okay. Don't have many slots, but just being able to have an all-in-one dual input plus provider doesn't need to connect to ME cables. That does sound fantastic. How do the pattern providers not need to be connected to ME cables? How does that work? The alloy blast smelter needs how many? 24. Perfect. Oh, that's great. That's so good. Right, we've got ads coming. We'll do a bit of geo guesser. Nope, we'll do a bit of time guesser. Next, heat. Proof. What is it? What are they called? High temperature smelting casing. Yeah, this stuff. I'll get this built, and then we will do the time guesser. How do we do it? We get all three across like this. I go stocking of both and ME out hatch. I have both going day and gnome. Personally, if we run out of sugar, it kicks the other one in, but sugar's fine. So all good, dude. It is. All right, molten stellarium, setting 13 with krypton. With these three guys. Perfect. Right. Time guesser. Interesting. What is this? It's not, surely. Uh, that's Southern Gate of the Colosseum. Okay, well that is where I was going. All right. So I'm guessing it's like one of the first Pan American flights to Italy. It was like a chartered thing. I don't know. He's got a little Pan Am bag. And if that is true, then the year is probably early 60s, late 50s. I'm gonna go 1960 flat. It could be a bit earlier. 57. I could have gone. I could have got that, but it's fine. Okay. Is this where we are? Why are you stupid hypercrafting? Right. Any details about the year? Digital camera. Great. Thank you. A white guy. Yeah, this has got to be 2008, right? No, 2009. It was Temple of Heaven. I thought it'd be like the Olympics or something, you know? Is this where we are? I'm not going insane, right? That's not this though. But we're just plainly in Portugal, aren't we? Like it's Portuguese. The cars all are Portuguese. That's like definitely a Portuguese flag. What is this? I mean, I'll just quickly check like Porto, but like, you know, or Coimbra. I don't know. Nothing's standing out. Okay, yeah. We'll just stick with somewhere in Lisbon. Um, Tower Blem. I like this thing in Civ. In Civ 5 Lek mod. That's a wonder. Whenever you build a ship, you get 2 copies of the ship, but all ships cost more. It's great. I like it. All right. I don't know. We'll be somewhere here. Give me a year. Give me a year. Early 90s, late 80s. 91. 95. Also it's here. Okay. It didn't have like a big picture thing. Are they all just gonna be like really famous monument things or what? Like, what is this? What am I looking at? I mean, I know what I'm looking at, but like, you know what I mean? I imagine it's commemorating the end of the First World War, so 1918. Surely? They are World War I soldiers. Or roundabouts. Alright. 1919. Oh, whatever. Is this just what we're doing today? Luckily, I know my, my my monuments. Not that any of these were particularly difficult or obscure. I imagine it's a similar time. That's the Imperial German flag, so we're at least before. I don't think the Weimar Republic had that flag, so. And there's obviously all these the white crossed ones as well. But there are like cars and things. So I'm gonna go 1918 again with this because I don't know what else I'd go with. 27, whatever. You think a bit later? Yeah, I mean I saw the cars and I thought I looked later. I just couldn't tell what it was for, but I guess if I looked at the picture of the guy, that was Hindenburg. I could have worked that one out. That's really annoying because our score was going to be 48k, which would have been, I think, one of our best. I mean, look at this. This is, as a set of results, this is great. It's only really spoiled by that last one. Getting above 49k, that is going to be the best thing. Oh, this was our opportunity as well. Oh well. It was a nice try. Fumbled. Right, nearly there. Should we do another one? You know what? Let's do another one. While we're waiting on that guy, I'll queue up something else, I guess. The chevrons are stuck. I mean, I can queue up another chevron. Right. Um, yeah, I'll let that go, and we'll do a daily one. And not a daily one, like just a press play one. Okay. Here we are. Sorry. That took me a little too long to find. Right, the year. Wait, where's the statue? Because the statue's probably still there, right? Unclear. It's just like Tesla superchargers here now. This isn't helpful at all. Over here. A skate park. That's not helpful either. It's not going to be this. I mean, come on. Okay. I'll still go there. Right, the year. Uh, 45, 44, 45, 51. What? Oh, I guess we're just that far back from the actual water. I just didn't really clock that. That's hilarious. Okay, that's fine. Okay. .jp. .jp. Ah, there you go. I had a feeling it was Kenya anyway. The question is, are we in Mombasa or are we in Nairobi? Kampala office? What? Okay. Well, I'm not buying that. This is Kampala. I'm buying that this is Kenya. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. It's a pretty modern looking car. Rip it. It was. Oh, I swear to God. Of course it was. It was Kampala. Son of a bitch. I'm not buying it. Have we had this one before? We've had this one before, I think. Was it Lyon in the end, or was it actually Paris? I swear. The trams. Surely we're just here. Don't do this to me. I remember doing this because we were like, oh, can we find that road? Don't do this to me. Yes, no, I remember. But was it in Paris or was it in Lyon? Quite a wide road. I keep tilting my neck. Okay. $46. I remember it being 47. Oh. Um, I want to say, oh, the A5. I mean, I can work out just from the road, but I don't want to have to do that. Right? Yes, yes. Okay. Okay, I wasn't crazy. So a tunnel means we are just uh, in Liverpool. Right. Okay. Am I happy with the year? It is giving like late 60s, early 70s. I still think more early 70s though. Okay. I'll take it. Oh. Oh. Okay. What is it with Time Guess's obsession with Norway? We're comfortable with it being Norway, right? It's got the O with the line through it, which means it's either uh Norway or Denmark, and it just the words look more Norwegian to me, right? Oh, God damn it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Okay, whatever. Oh, well, average score for us, I think. Pretty good. That could have been done better. I got annoyed with that. Right. Surely. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. It's all coming now. It's all coming together. Right. We have the computational unit. Now we just need to get it as part of the Stargate base block, which we can now do. Go for it. Right, come on. So in here we have 8 ancient Stargate ring blocks. We're currently crafting one more, and our 5th and 6th chevron discs, and we're crafting the base block. So that is going to leave us, when we're done with these crafts, we're going to be 5 ring blocks short of just the regular blocks, plus the 9 needed for the chevron discs, and then we're going to need 3 more chevron discs, and then that is it. We will have the ancient Stargate. What's so dangerous about the Nether? Because it's real peaceful. Like, what's gonna kill me? You know? Radiation. But we have the armor. Does the armor not protect us fully? Right. The base block's getting crafted. We're crafting these guys. That's crafting. This will start getting crafted after this stuff's done. How long do these chevron assemblies take? 113 seconds. I could probably do it them getting made in both. Can I copy a pattern? I can copy a pattern. I need to grab said pattern. Here. Put it in here, and then go like that. There we go. In fact, do it again. I can go one in there, and because I'm feeling like it, one in here. How many for the supercomputers? The mainframe, sorry. The mainframe is how many blocks? 12. Well, good news. Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Here we go. In here. Bonk. I guess they're all already queued up. Mm-mm. Do-do-do-do-do. That's fine. Well, we've got the ring block. We've got that coming along. This needs to cover those Stargate rods, but we know that that's pretty quick these days. Yeah, that. How's the ancient runicalium? 1600. How's the stellarium? 1100. That seems pretty good to me. Base block is crafting. That is crafting. How is the runic stabilization stuff? Oh, it's great. That's so good to see. Those are queued up behind the other things. Chevron assemblies are coming along. They go to the other assembly lines. Yeah, these just take quite a while. So how does the radiation work? Hypercrafting? Oh, it's draining. Wow. The full set of nether armor. The stuff we have. This stuff. What's it called? The hazmat stuff. In fact, we have 3 sets of it because we made enough for the research for the Hellforged ones and then to craft the Hellforged ones themselves. We went all out. Because not everything else we were crafting was like this stuff, which just took ages. So yeah, we are set when it comes to the armor. But it means I can't fly because I can't with my jet boots, and I won't have night vision either, which is a little unfortunate. Wrong way. This way. This way. There we go. What finished? The ring block, the OG ring block, the basic ring block. Yes. Right, so that can go in here. 9. Nearly there. Oops. And we're nearly by. I don't know what to do with this space. I have a lot of glass. Holy shit. Why do I have so much glass? That's really ugly. Why do I have so much glass? That'll do it. Yeah, whoops. Okay. Could I chisel the glass into something I prefer to look at? Ooh. Oh, wow. I like that glass. It also sounds like amethyst. The Zycraft ones. You knew they had such good glass. I don't know how to make those lanterns, by the way. Don't think I can. Oh no, they're not connecting textures. Oh. Sorry. We are so close to getting rid of all the sandstone in here. Got to deal with this sandstone basically, and then we're good. And I guess there's stuff back here. But otherwise, all of this is looking good. Even like around here and stuff. This is all covered now. I don't like this low ceiling, but there's not very much we can do about it. What is crafting? All that runic engraved plating and stuff. Okay, I could craft more chevrons in the meantime. We have 5. I thought we were gonna have 6. That's kind of annoying. How close to the next gate? So I need 9 chevrons to hit a gnome. I'm making the 6th. I thought I had 6, but I'm making the 6th now. 9 chevrons plus the Stargate ring block and some other crap gets me the chevron blocks that I need. I need 9 total chevron blocks. If I come over to my Stargate assembler, eh, in here we have 9 of these basic blocks. I need 14. So I need the 9 chevron blocks, 14 base blocks, and then I think not 14 base blocks, 14 of the regular blocks, the main base block here, which is currently in the process of getting crafted, and that's it. Along with, I should say, this the quadria, liquid nether air, and liquid ender air being used per tick. I need to obviously sort the liquid air out before then, so I guess I could do that now. All these guys are off. You're full. What are those biggest ones? Liquid air should be easy at least. Yeah. I just don't really know how much of it we're gonna need. Like, these are so loud. Right. Yeah, air essence. Hmm. How much is it used per tick? For 3,200 seconds, it's going to be less for us because we will be using a 64 amp UHV hatch. 50 millibuckets a tick. I'm going to need a lot of this stuff stockpiled. I could do this, but that's a bit crap compared to, just doing this. Could I get some UV essence burners? Could I also get some UV mystical greenhouses? And then could I also get... Wait, we have 6 chevrons now. So I am going to get... This is my 7th chevron. Okay, weird. I think both recipes finished on the same chevron, even though I had access... Even though like another chevron was mid-craft, it just assumed they were both done because it just thought it was both. Okay, so I want to get these guys set up with air essence. Here we go. Okay. I could do some air seeds. It's me. Hold off on that. Just. Right. So I need Inferium and water. Along with 2 acceleration cards at least. Same deal here. Okay. Right. There's the extra air essence. And then... Right. Is this the way I want to do it, or do I want to do it a different way? And by that I mean I could auto output into these instead. No, I changed my mind. I think this is fine as it is. So... like that. One of these is on setting 3, one of them's on setting 2. Couple storage buses. These guys will do their thing. And I'm gonna need... Why are you guys not working? Because you're full. Okay. Could I ask them to do something else for me? UV hatch. Oh, this is the geometry dash thing that was playing. We've gone back round to it. Amazing. Right, I need a screwdriver. Uh, There we go. Nether air. And end air. Okay, so there's 2048 buckets of both of those. That should then be refilled while this stuff's getting consumed. And I'm hoping that'll be enough. Power's fine. Right, chevrons are coming. Base block is coming. Could I get a chevron block? I haven't got a pattern for it yet. It's just that. Boop and boop. So this needs that, which means ancient runicalium needs a fine wire recipe. There we go. Okay. Looks good to me. So a chevron block would take me what? All this stuff? Go for it. Okay, and then what I think I will end up doing is once we have the chevron block and the base block, so these quests are both complete, we'll probably leave it there. Because at that point, the rest of it's just a lot of auto crafting, and then tomorrow we'll actually go and place the thing. But yeah, that was our 7th chevron. There's only 2 chevrons left, and then it's just a load of base blocks. Well, I keep calling them base blocks. The basic blocks. Right, and then while all that is going on, shall we do a... We'll do the word 500, and then we'll do a crosswordle. We might do don't wordle if we're still waiting around. So, bring... Ooh, that's actually quite good. Okay, I'm going to assume that's green. Actually, I'm going to assume that's... yeah, let's do grain. I'm not grain, grail. Okay, so the R could be the one in green. But one of my current yellows is wrong. So I reckon it's probably not the G. Actually, it could not be the I. But then where would the G go? If, yeah, okay, maybe it is the I. irony? No, because the N isn't right. But it's a good guess. The same information. See, that confuses me. That means the N should be red. But that means the I goes at the end, which is weird. B? Wait. Could you imagine? I mean, the R doesn't make sense, so that's why it couldn't be it. But now I do have a green still. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, come on. And the A's red, which means the B is still yellow. That's red and that's yellow. Oh, this isn't making any sense anymore. Unless it's... not I all along, and is actually A. But the A isn't there. Should make this yellow, this red. And then irony... it's not G, so that makes it N. This means it has to end in N, which is weird. And then the A has to be AN. This is not a word. Oh god. What? It can't be BR, because BR would have had 2 greens. So the B is not at the start. But apparently there is a B in it, and has to be at the end, according to this, which I still don't believe. Ends in AB. Oh, this is ridiculous. What? One of these is green. And surely the one that is green is the I, and it's actually been the I all along, and it's not the A. But then it also isn't the B, which then means what? Because then how does this make any sense? One of these B's has to be in the wrong place, so it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. How does Rabbi and Grail have this information like this, but I can't have a... What? My brain. The N can't be yellow because irony would mean that the I is red, which I'm pretty sure it isn't. Because if the I has to be in the word at the end, because otherwise the B is a yellow in the middle, which makes no sense. Unless it ends in B, which again feels so unlikely. What? Oh my god. This is frying my brain. Um, if Grail is only R and I, there's no A in the word. If there's no A in the word, that means one of the B's is yellow, and that's impossible. Because they would be green, because there aren't any other spaces for the B to go that would work, because bring wasn't green. Which means the A has to be yellow, which means the I is red. And if the I is red, that means one of the B's here is green, and this is yellow. But the N can't be right. Oh, but bring makes no sense now. How could bring have two yellows if Grail only has one yellow, and Irony only has one yellow? Because the I is red. Okay, that's it. Okay, so it's RBAN. Urban. The word is urban. Oh my god. Oh, that was really, really difficult for some reason. Okay, right, that's done. How is this looking? Crafting these for the chevron block. The base block is okay, no, we're still going. Ready? Are you fine? Yes. Yeah, you just take a while, huh? Yeah. Okay, you just take a while. We'll do the dome wordle and the cross wordle, I think. Yeah, there it goes. Even more. Oh, there's loads of plating that needs to get crafted. Oh, that's gonna take ages actually. Oh, it's fine. We'll get these games done and then we'll see where we're at. Right. Don't wordle. This is light mode. Sorry about it. There it is. Let's do urban. Interesting. Night. Okay. What is the word? Shine. It's shine or shiny, right? Oh. Okay. So we can assume it probably ends in Y. Is it Chino? I think the word is Chino. Right. If the word is Chino, I think having using the HIN to make words is probably the best idea. Words like shiny or oh god, I wonder if it allows that. Also like thing as well, thing. It could be whiny. Okay. So what you're saying is we need to guess a word that has W and an O in it. Okay, I'm gonna guess if I Could be whiny. Okay, but it isn't wine. So should we guess wine? And then we'll know. Okay, it's whiny. It's not chino. That makes more sense. Whiny is such a much more believable word. Okay. Uh, are we happy with me using plaza as a first guess? I don't think there's anything we'd want to use here. We wouldn't want to use the L, really. Maybe like while, but like that doesn't really feel right. Okay. Um. Uh. Veiny, briny, shiny. Oh yeah, I shouldn't use the I, should I? I can guess frost then, can't I? I just don't like using the S and the T like that. That would mean I'd have to start using the H. Could we get a U word in before? Don't use R. Oh, for briny. Oh yeah. Okay, hang on. Could I don't want to use Y, do I? Not this early. I don't want to use muggy. Basically, if I do muggy, we have an O to use spare, and then we use your words, right? But it would have to be O. It has to be O, double letter probably. Um, I could use CK. Maybe if I did mucky and then foggy. Nice. Okay, that worked pretty darn well. Good job, hypercrafting. Okay. Crosswordle. Oh, a little craftle actually. Hang on. Let's check on this. How are we doing? Making more of that. These are still crafting. Yeah, it's just a lot of runic engraved plating, isn't it? And then all these other ones need to get made as well before the base block even starts, which is kind of insane. I can keep another chevron maybe. Okay, let's do this. Uh, okay, and how does that help? Oh, this recipe uses 3 oak planks, and it's a shapeless recipe. Is this a crafting table? What? It's a slab? It's a bed? It's a white bed. Well, what a great wordle. Wordle, craftle. Right, crosswordle. Holy shit. Fasts? What? Facts. Oh, I see what you mean. You use each type of plank in a chest. Okay, okay, I understand. Does that work? Nice. Okay, how are you feeling about this? This probably starts with a vowel. Uh, extra is always one of my favorites. Oh. A something, it could be RE, a door. No, okay. Is this with one L? What? A something A RE? Aware? Okay, cool. Uh, awake? Okay. Uh, is this set? No. Great. Okay. What could this be then? Is it cat? The car? Oh dear. I shouldn't even bother, really. I should just go with this. A P A. That's just I'm not very good with words like this. Nope. Uh, uh, pagan. Please, come on. I mean, uh, uh, Um, award? What? Uh, a wash. A waft? Oh my god. A weight. Okay. Oh my god. I didn't think there'd be that many words that go AWA, but there were. Uh, that's not a word. Uh, it's not a word. It's not a word. Uh, okay, we'll come back to that one. What is going on with this one? I just find it really hard to guess words. Okay. Is this far? Yes. Radar. Okay. What's going on with this? Stress. That just says stess. Uh, None of these are words. Oh, that's a word. Oh my god. What? None of these are words. What could go after S here? What? What? Oh. Oh, I just read your message after crafting. I'm so sorry. Oh, that was really obvious. That must have been hard to watch. Right. Unfortunately, we are not much closer to getting this stuff sorted out. It's just a lot of runic plating to go. So what I think I'm gonna do is leave it there. But I think we'll have the Stargate tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest. I think we're at that point. So make sure you tune in tomorrow, guys, because we'll be going to the Nether for the first time. Right. Bye bye, Omega. Thank you for hanging out. And luckily for you guys, I believe Chemcraft has just gone live. So, here is your raid message. I will see you guys tomorrow. And we'll give Chemcraft a nice welcome. Alright. I'll see you guys then.